Hello. Let's get into it. Operant conditioning is when something, it can be like a person or an animal, learns the consequence for a certain action, and the consequence is either reinforcement or punishment. Reinforcement builds the incentive to do that action. This could either be positive or negative reinforcement. Positive reinforcement would be like if you're teaching a dog to sit, you can give them a treat. You're adding something that is good to them. Negative could be, for example, um, let's say someone's doing a workout and they have a weighted vest on. If they complete this set, they get to take the vest off. So they're taking something away that is positive, that is good for them. I don't want to say the word positive, but punishment does the opposite. It teaches that doing this action means something bad will happen to you. So a positive punishment could be touching a hot pan, which is going to add pain to your body. And negative could be making mistakes on a test, which is going to take away points from your total score. Two bad habits, cramming and procrastination, they kind of go hand in hand. Cramming, forcing a bunch of information in on the last few hours, last day, things like that. And I think the enforcement for that, the reinforcement, is passing the test, things like that, getting away with it. But the con is that you don't really keep any of that knowledge that you crammed in. In procrastination, it's kind of the same thing where you get away with it, and the reinforcement is all the time that you got, like the time that you could have spent studying for the week coming up to the test, you got to spend it on whatever you wanted. That's the reinforcement, and the fact that you can do it again. And I don't know, I think the reasons are, it can be many things. People sometimes are just busy, and maybe they feel like they have to procrastinate, and they're just not managing their time well. Bad habits are difficult to change, and anxiety, things like that, make people just not want to do their work. I'm no stranger. And two good habits, we got active recall, which is just testing yourself to make sure you actually understand your material, which helps so much during math. I love that. And then there's spaced out studying, which you can use those two together, and just studying the same material over the course of like days or weeks leading up to the exam, so that info is staying with you over time, and you're making sure it's staying with you. Now, reinforcement for this can be external, not external. It can be yourself. It doesn't have to be like natural, like pain. It can be from yourself, It can be like a snack if you want, or like if you like playing video games, you can reward yourself with that afterwards. That's something I used to do. I still do that, actually. And usually, I think it will 100%. Those two will reduce stress, because, ironically enough, you're not working on multiple assignments on one day, and like kind of stressing about turning them in. But yeah.